Alright guys, back to a little bit more cursive. I'm starting out here today, but I had a bunch of stuff that I needed to do, so I'm just going to get that taken care of. But hopefully y'all are good for the sub. Miss Gail is great, and hopefully you don't have to do the paperwork that I have ready for you. So let's go get started with some cursive. Should be started on page 65 is where we should be. I just covered this pen and it's off again already. Alright, so we're just going to do a couple pages. We're start at 65, and then we're probably going to go to about 68 or 69. And that is because there's only 76 pages in this packet. Well, it goes to number 76. So we are almost done with this because we are starting our writing. First class got to start early yesterday. The afternoon class now we ran out of time because of vocabulary slides. But here, starting at 65, some of you have done this already. I'm not sure why, but it's okay. If you've done it, more than likely I've already checked it. But you are to trace all of this. Yes, you write all this first, and then you copy it on the bottom. So it says 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation. And if you can tell me who said that when I come back on Thursday, I will have to give you, I don't know what to get, something good. Y'all can decide. It can be candy, be 5 couch passes, I don't care. Okay, but if you can tell me who said this quote, I'll reward you however you want. You want some 5 couch passes or you want some candy, I'll do that. Okay, but you trace it first for score, S-C-O-R-E, and 7 years ago. I'm not going to trace the whole thing because this pen keeps messing up, but I'm just going to, give you the fair outline. You're going to trace all of this first, and then you're going to write it on the bottom in cursive as well. A.G. ago. Our fathers, T-H-E-R-S, fathers, brought, U-G-H, brought forth on this continent a new nation. So you're copying the whole thing all the way around. I'm just not going to do it to save time. And you're going to write it down here. And it says copy as much of the sentence as you can written within the margins. So don't go out here on these lines, okay? Just copy it within. So it's going to be 4 F-O-U, 4 score, G-O-R-E, A-N, pen. 7 years ago. And you're just going to write the whole thing. You need to fill in the whole thing, top and bottom. Some of you have already done this, which is great, but I'm moving on, okay? Because these pages are actually pretty easy. So this one, for example, super easy. Now, there's not a such thing as cursive numbers, but you still can write the words in cursive, okay? So it says trace and write the numerals. Numerals are numbers. Write the words. So literally, you're tracing these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still follow the conventional copy underneath it and make sure it's right. I don't want to see a cursive 2 or a 3. 4, 5, and then you write the numbers. 1, 2, don't forget to cross your T, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then you write those words on the bottom. Remember, lowercase usually does not go above the line, unless it's a capital T or some other ones, but just for example, 2 and the H, H-R-E-E, 3, and the F-O-U, 4, F-I-V-E, 5, and then again you have down here 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then you write them underneath it, and then you trace these words and write them underneath it. Okay, that one's super easy. That's a super short page. That's why I'm not doing all these, because I'm confident you can do it yourself. This one, just trace and write the math symbols. So that's literally all you do. Okay, I mean, I know this is English class, but still, you still has to do with handwriting. So plus, there's still a proper way to do it. So just do those all the way across. And this is your division symbol, okay? I know y'all been working on division lately, so, this pen. Let me try the other one. That's better. So I'm sure Miss Lee would appreciate it. And it's the money sign, dollar bills. Just like an S with a line through it. I can't even see this one. Oh, see, nothing. Just cross and do a backwards S. Kind of looks like an X, but it's not quite. And this one is equals, equal. Don't let that touch the dotted line. Okay, so just stuff like that. Just trace them and do copies of them, and then complete the problems. 23 plus 42. Well, you know 2 plus 4 is 6. 3 plus 2 is 5. So this one's obviously going to be 65. You don't have to trace these because they're just numbers. Then 12 times 3. I know you work on multiplication facts. If you want to break it down, you can do 10 times 3, you know, is 30. And then 2 times 3 is 6. 30 plus 6 is 36. Just another way of breaking it down. I don't teach math anymore, but I know y'all do that. The only one I do want you to trace is this one because it's in cursive. So $56 equals, you're going to write $56. L-L-A-R-S. Okay? Trace that one too. Another easy, quick page. That's page 67. We're almost done with that, guys. This one, you just need to know how to write your end punctuation marks. I'm sorry, but you do. And you still need to trace all of that. So it says, repeat the patterns in lines 1 and 2. So this is still kind of like math, because you have to do a certain pattern. So you have question mark, question mark, question mark, exclamation, exclamation. Question mark, question mark, question mark, exclamation, exclamation. Okay? Then question mark. Okay, so it leaves you with 1, but how many do we have? Good, we have 3. So you need to draw 2 more. And then how many exclamation points do we have? Good, 2. So you can draw 2. You can do 3, and you're going to keep going until it's the end of the line. Might be different for you, might be different for me, but I'm stopping at the exclamation. And then you do the same thing on bottom, except this pattern changes up. So it goes exclamation, question mark, exclamation, exclamation, question mark. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. Now, this one's a little bit tricky. I want to see if you can figure this out, because there's a little trick to this one. If you're really paying attention, you'll be able to figure it out, but it's not a same repeating pattern. Well, it is, but just up to this point, okay? Once you figure it out. And then you trace all of these, okay? Probably shouldn't put X's because I know some of you are just going to skip it because you're not listening to the video. And then you're going to write underneath them. I'm just going to trace the first one, then y'all do the rest. So this one's capital D. Did you finish, I-S, finish the puzzles? Now, when you write this, I want you to put the correct punctuation mark, okay? So since this is an interrogative sentence or it's asking a question, you should put a question mark. And I want you to copy it down here. And I want you also to put the end punctuation. All of these are missing end punctuation mark. You should be able to figure out which one is. What a great idea that is. Is that a question or is it an exclamatory sentence? The next one, yes. Run as fast as you can. Is that a question or is that an explanation or exclamatory sentence? Just try to think it in your head. Okay, that's 68. And then we can, let's see, 65, 66, 67, 68. We'll do this one and be done with it because some people are done 65. So it says copy the story and punctuation correctly. So you need to also copy the punctuation. Actually, you need to put the punctuation, and you can see where it needs to go because it starts with no capital letters. So that means something needs to go here, something needs to go here, something needs to go here, something needs to go here. I think right there. Yep. So first sentence says, Farmer Fred worked all alone. So is that a question mark, a period, or exclamation mark? One day a peddler came by. Look at this, he said. Wow, what an invention. What could the farmer do? So you have to pick which one of these. I see at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 of them, okay? So you need to trace all these and put the correct punctuation. So a little tip, Farmer Fred worked all alone. That's just going to be a plain old period. I'm just telling you that right now. So I'm just going to trace 2 and I'm going to stop right there. That'll be enough for you. A-R-M-E-R. Farmer Fred worked all alone. And then your period. And you're going to write all that, and then you're going to copy it on the bottom. There's no excuse for you not writing it on the bottom. Trace it first, okay? And just as another hint, punctuation is right there, right here, right here, right here, and right here. I should have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different punctuation marks, and I already gave you 1. All right, so that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope y'all do great. I'll see you on Thursday. Oh, and before I end it, once you finish this cursive packet or this page, I want you to put it on my back table. So I know that you're listening to me. I want this packet on my back table. If you don't have it, then you need to get a sheet of paper and trace for every single page. All right, have a good day, guys. See you on Thursday.